Hey guys, what is up? Gario coming back at you with a brand new, showing off this Red Eyes deck I built for you guys a little bit earlier. I am playing against Sylvans. Um, Fun, neat little deck, inconsistent as all get out. I personally think it's garbage. Here was my opening hand though, and I'm just going to show you guys how fucking much this Red Eyes deck can plus. So Upstart first, into Upstart, so that already gave me 2 pluses, right? Plus card of Red Jewel, which basically I pitched this to get out Red Eyes Black Dragon. Then Allure of Darkness to give me +2 more. Then Blackstone of Legend to get out another Red Eyes. And I set this. And his Kamushimo didn't get him shit really. Sylvans all have the ability that when they, it's kind of, this one is a flip I believe, but most of them you excavate, you basically reveal top number of cards from your deck. If they're Sylvans, they're milled, otherwise they're sent to the bottom of the deck. And if they're milled, if a Sylvan's milled, each ones have different effects. Now, keep watching, he's going to MST this, and I'm going to go +3 off of it. Or 2, +2. Then its secondary effect, and just like that, I have 2 monsters on the field now. He is looking at 3 2400 beaters. Now he's going to use Peacekeeper to get out Sagekoya effect, and did not get anything he wanted. And this is about where he scoops, because he's going to hit that, and I activated Protector of the Shine from my hands, and he's basically like, fuck this, I'm out. Short little game, showing off just that raw draw power that Red Eyes are capable of. I actually am building this deck IRL in real life. Once the support comes out, like I said, Red Eyes is my favorite of all the classic cards. But just doing this to kind of show off if any of you guys have interest. Here, I'll actually show you another Red Eyes play. Once again, this is a little bit of a shorter one. Didn't get as much plus off of it, but a neat little game nonetheless. Upstart Goblin. Used Upstart Goblin to draw 1. The main plus though was from banishing the black metal to get out Red Eyes Darkness, then special summoning the Red Eyes, and then setting 2 back row. He opens up with MST. I could not activate. The reason I didn't activate it there is I had no targets in the grave, so there was no real purpose. He's using the pendulum mechanic. If you're unfamiliar with the pendulum mechanic, pendulums are basically half monster, half spell. The top effects here. Right here where it says pendulum effect, that is the spell effect. If they're put in this zone, that's the spell effect. The bottom effect's the monster effect while they're a monster on the field. Pendulums, the other cool thing is the number scale. So basically you put like a 2 here. They have numbers ranging 1 through 9. And so whatever's in between them, you special summon monsters that are between those 2 levels. Those 2 numbers, so from 2 to, he had a 5 in his hand, so monsters between the levels of 2 and 5, including 2 and 5s, he could special summon for free. And then the other neat thing is when they're destroyed, they're not sent to the graveyard, they're sent to the extra deck, so you can keep cycling them. A deck that utilizes this most efficiently is Cleese, one of my second main deck IRL, and I have a deck profile for it on here if you guys ever want to check it out. Leave a comment. But anyway, so just keep watching. I'm going to MST that Mirror Force in the back row. So even though I just gave him 1,000 from an Upstart, it's 28 and 24. Plus I have this in hand, so that means if either of these get destroyed, I special summon him, and I get to add it back to my hand, and it's going to be A-okay. And because he's a dragon, I can get Darkness Metal back out again. So, I mean, it's just cycling. It's just constant. And yeah, he quit right there because he drew nothing that could help him. He couldn't even use Performant Power Recasting. Now that kind of wraps it up for this Red Eyes vid. I thought I'd end it off with a note. I'm going to do something. I have a game called Orion, the Prelude on Steam. So if any of you have a Steam account, feel free to comment below. Every person that comments will be added to the random drawing for the game Orion Prelude. If you don't know what Orion Prelude is, essentially it's just this crazy dinosaur survival kind of game. It's not a great game, but I mean, it's still a free game's a free game. So, like I said, just comment down below, and also don't feel free to comment any deck profiles you want me to do. If you guys have a deck you want to see played, if you guys have a deck you want to see built, just leave it down below, and I will get straight on that. Remember to rate the video, like the video, and subscribe. See ya.